Right on. Yeah, this is I don't know what the hell was going on, dude. Like I just did this and it it was like black and I was like flipping my camera and it, it was, it was being stupid. Just black screen. It was black for me. Will this make it? Yeah, it will, but it's going to be right through the fucking room. That is so lame. Do I have another cord? This one's kind of a piece of shit. Ha! Ha ha ha. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Huh. That's probably Joey. You can go see Rock Dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Back here?
Yeah. Just, knock or whatever. So, Joey's here. Move this guy. Over there.
Are you live in it?
Yeah, right now. But what I think I want to do, I brought this over there to possibly plug in his new amp. But before I do that, I was thinking I might want to take this down and empty the water out.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
That could be in it.
We need that. Should be getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Is that why it hasn't been running?
No, I mean, where is this? It's plugged in where? Going over there. Where the fuck is the power to this? Where's this plugged in? Oh, down there. Really, this is what? Oh, it's this. let's go down here. And we'll see if this is too much of a pig. It might be full of water. Oh, for a second I thought somebody was coming in.
Yeah, Dad brought that thing over. Yeah, well, man's got one kind of like this. He loves the words, I guess. He's got the green eye. Does it extend or that's just it? That's it. Mine kind of extends, but it gets so freaking flimsy, top heavy. Right. Yeah, you know, holding it out all the way, it's like safe. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Then you gotta worry about the aftermath. Okay, now I'm through it. Now where's it gonna go? Let off the trigger. Hold on. Now we know it. Like we can make it feel like the whole stuff. Yeah. Wasn't very much, was it? Okay.
Yeah, I can feel this thing. It's not bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. Ooh. I smashed my wrist with a hammer.
Oh.
And oh shit. Did it
You gotta plug that hose in, do it.
yeah, I forgot what day I did it. It's been a couple days now, but it was it fucking I fucked it up something fierce.
Oh, I can see it's all black and blue, man.
Right here.
So that's your fretting
Yeah,
and
that's my finger and
are you gonna be able to play?
yeah, I fucked around yesterday and I was like, okay, I think I can do it. Nobody's showing up yet. Croc, did anybody come in here and say fuck you or
Oh, here.
did I switch this already or no? Top messages, there might have been somebody. Okay. Nope. Okay. All right. Well, how long has this been going? 9 minutes. Sometimes it takes up to 10 before anybody even comes in here. So we'll see. Okay.
Been a while, man.
Yeah, it has. We've just been having these stretches in between jams. It's
Yeah.
like
Jason's busy and
yeah, Jason's busy and dudes, having to, pick up slack with homegirl and, well, there's always something. Yeah, things change when it's not just me and you anymore.
yeah. Or everybody's got like lives and families and jobs.
Sure.
It's always been that way.
Right. Yeah, we're not 18 and don't give a fuck about nothing. And when you're with the guys that are like our age, and they don't give a fuck about, you don't really want to have those guys in your band. You know what I'm saying? It's like, sure, they can make you practice all the fucking time, but they also like pawn their gear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they don't have their shit together. Okay. Just you for now. Okay. Well, like I said, you know, it's 11 minutes in, a couple people hopped on, so we'll see. Time will tell. You know. I mean, it could be because you know, the last 2 lives that I did were like these little fuck ups, and maybe YouTube's like, yeah, let's push this dude fucking down. Yeah, Julio might have gone to get smokes. John or Jeff, he probably, who knows, he could have been shopping or something again, you know. Seems like he comes into the lives whenever he's like in a grocery store, you know what I'm saying?
Funny.
But it's funny because he's been like, yeah, dude, I'm blasting your stuff. I'm in aisle 6 or, you know, whatever. Play number 4. He likes number 4. Oh, man. Man, I fucked my hand up moving that damn thing. All right, so, yeah, I think what we can do is disconnect this. Ooh. On this guy this way. It's been a while since we had to practice this late, man.
Yeah, especially Sunday. And the shitty thing about it is I gotta go to work early tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we got this outage thing for the PSE.
Like earlier than normal?
Yeah.
So what, you gotta get up at 3?
Yeah. Pretty much. We got 2 115,000 volt lines coming from the power company, and we're taking number 1 line down so they can do maintenance on our big ass transformer. But I'm doing the switching with one other guy, and where you throw all the switches and hopefully nothing goes wrong, you know.
Right. This is PSE's lines. Or you got somebody else running the power out there. It's gotta be PSE, right?
Yeah, it's PSE. Comes from, I guess they got a substation down, I forgot where he said, down by the Summit Park, which is just on the other side of Texaco, basically. I guess there's a substation that feeds the 2 refineries.
Okay.
Kind of by the golf course.
Oh, okay, so on that side of the road.
Yeah, which I've never even seen it, and then the guy's like, yeah, you've seen it a million times, you just never think.
Anything over there would have to do with the refinery?
Yeah.
Right. Well, they probably can just run anything under the ground.
Yeah.
I think they do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Ours is overhead. Well, it's underground, but then it goes overhead down March Point Road.
Okay.
And then I think Texaco is underground. And then they have their own cogen.
So is one of them called Texaco over there?
No,
now?
I just keep calling it Texaco.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering, because I know, you know, shit. That's what I call them, too. I still call them Shell and Texaco, but I know that that's like 20 years old.
Yeah.
Or more. thinking about having Jason run his guitar. I was gonna move this thing over here, have him plug in my pedals, and have him try running through this thing. Because I did that while he wasn't here. I ran it through the Hizamitas, and I ran it through this thing. This pedal sounds really fucking good through his amp.
Huh.
You know, it's got a cool tone. But knowing Buck, he'll be like, well, that means I gotta buy something. No,
Yeah, right.
Which is kind of funny. Buck has fucking.
Hey!
What's going on,
What's
man?
up, buddy?
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
What you doing?
I'm breaking your shit.
How's the trip?
It's pretty good. Went on kayak. Kayak trip.
Nice. I still have never gone kayaking. I've always wanted to go.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing this chick. Not really. She's a friend, but she kayaks a lot, and she's trying to get me to go out with her. So I might go out
Do
with
it.
this chick. And yeah.
What? What happened to Crystal?
Oh, we're not together really.
Oh, okay. But she still lives there?
Yeah, she still lives there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, as long as she don't fucking
She
knife.
does her thing, and I do my thing, and
Okay, right on.
we're not together.
Okay. I had no idea what the situation was. I kind of always thought that she was like, you guys were like still kind of together or some shit. I'm not really sure. You know, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. So, I want you to try playing through this pedal and see what you think.
Yeah. What
I
is it?
do. It's a fuzz. It's the fur coat.
Fur coat.
And it's got a naked chick on it. In fact, she's so naked she's bones. So, I the other day, I unplugged this stuff and I brought it over here, and I played my guitar through your amp, and I tried both of them, the Hizamitas and the fur coat, and the fur coat just sounds so fucking burly.
Really? Even
Yeah.
through the high gain? Or you put it in the low
I
gain?
put it in the low gain. Yeah, the high gain is
It's too heavy.
it's nothing but. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Okay.
little listen here. Let's get this bitch over. And you just plug your guitar in here and have your out go into that. And I noticed that when you run pedals, I had to unplug the two there.
Yes?
Those two. It was like doing some weird shit. So I unplugged them and it stopped. But that was the only thing that I don't know why it was doing it.
Huh.
I have no idea. You know, it should just be going to your volume pedal, right?
And this.
Oh, and that. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. But it was fucking making some weird noise. And hey, what's up? Brody, Hans. Yeah, it took a minute. Text Jeff, he'll be in a little bit. Hit some skins. Adam. Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, everybody. We're trying to get some shit situated here. It'll be a second. Is Mike bringing his orange? Have you talked to him?
No.
I bet he will.
He probably will. Right? What are you doing?
Not to fall over.
Well, don't do that. You have to lift it. You trying to get the cords out from under there?
Well, it's on
Lift it. There we go. Oh yeah, it's
Oh, it's on
unstable.
that crack?
Yeah, there's a crack. There's like one spot that this wheel will sit, and it's gonna. I gotta find it. About right there. That works. Fuck a wheel.
I like the wheels.
Yeah, no, wheels are great. I got them on everything.
Do you still be able to put a stack there?
Yeah, I'm gonna move this shit.
He's gonna put his orange there?
Yeah. I think this is his stand. Okay. So we'll move this.
Maybe get the Alabama out of here.
Yeah, move this piece of shit. This thing. Give him this stand since we all got one. This will put in here. Oh, sore hand. Only cool people can see me.
Hey, do you have a screwdriver?
What do you need?
Phillips.
I might have one right here. If not, I gotta go into the room. I do, look at that, I got all of them. There you go.
Hey. Pretty hot.
Huh?
Pretty hot.
Yeah, let me turn the shit on. AC. Need AC in the band room, y'all.
How do I hook into this?
That's the M, that's the out.
I don't have enough.
You know what? What's this?
Like this in my
Just unplug it, dude. Just unplug it right there and pull it out through the hole.
All right.
Too fucking hard.
Which one? This one?
The mono.
Yeah.
Let's see if Yeah, you gotta play. That's what I was saying. You gotta play what a fuzz wants. Fuzzes they're picky. That's why you check it out.
Sounds better with a single note.
Yeah, and power chords.
Yeah, power chords.
Yeah, they go power chords. Let them ring out.
But like,
you'd have to probably add something to tighten it up, because they can get, they can get heat on it. The gallop shit doesn't really work.
yeah.
That's why, when you're writing a riff, sometimes you gotta sacrifice what you want to play for the tone that you can achieve. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being like chin 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 chin, sometimes it's just chin chin chin, dan dan chin 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 dan. And then once you play it like that, how you have to play it, you're just like, oh fuck, well, that just sounds too good to not play it like that. You know what I'm saying? level shifter. Sometimes you gotta put the distortion before the fuzz or after the fuzz in order to get the effect that you're going. You know, tighten it up before you bring it in there, or sometimes you gotta tighten it up after it's leaving. I just put it there because I did. Because I wasn't thinking about here. I was just thinking about getting it. But the person whose pedal this is, pairs it with theirs. They use those together. That's how they run it. I don't know. But that pedal is the fur coat, the one you're running through, is made by Orange. So it might sound good if it's Orange down. That was something kind of very That's the fucking thing. Not crazy expensive. I mean, they're $800 pedals, right? But that's like Right. But I have it going into this pedal, going up through here, and then it's looped through here, and then going back in, and then it leaves this. So, like, for example, like if I were to do this, right? So say you're just using these guys, right? Like, stop for a second. See the noise gate turns on. You don't hear that pedal. This turns on these two pedals. That's basically my distortion pedal. You know, I probably could get another distortion, another noise gate, or loop them both through, but right now I've just got this pedal gated. No, I was just having them test out. go take some Tylenol real quick.
What's up, dude?
Oh shit. Yeah, forgot about that. Might help. Yeah, some of the things away. Like running through it or what? Cool. Okay. Well, I can take it off my board and run through it. And then, no, not right now. Like, none of our songs do I use. It's fucking rowdy. You know what I'm saying? It's too rowdy for what I do. I mean, I bought it because I heard somebody play some bass stuff through it. But I haven't been able to recreate the tones that that guy was doing. And here's the thing. When I'm trying to tell you something, they don't show you the amp that they're using. They don't show you the settings that it's on. You know, they probably tweak with it for fucking 6 hours.
Probably post-producers.
Yeah, who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to sell you something. Right. So, I mean, but Matt Pike actually uses that really good. We got the line on fire. I was expecting to see High on Fire. And I was like, so what do you think? He was like, I couldn't fucking tell what was going on, dude. And it's true, it's just a bunch of noise. Really. But it's just loud as fuck.
Are they at 3 feet?
They are. But so much sound comes from it.
Yeah. The wall of sound.
The wall of sound. He stopped using this. And he has his own signature pedals now. But yeah, I'll just turn your shit off. I'll pull it off, and you can run through it, and then I'll just wire across, and you can use that in your volume control. And I'll be able to play through the his test, and we'll run through number 4 or something, and hear what it sounds like in the contents. You know what I'm saying?
So will it be before the Mondo? Or would that be after?
His volume pedal is basically running through the effects. It would be after. Because it's after the,
Put that before the amp? You want it to be effective?
no, you just run the amp. You run it. And, but the volume pedal is, it's you know, you got where you plug in normally, you got the 2 over there. That's just in and out running to the volume pedal. So one comes out, goes to the can, one comes out, goes back to the can. You know, so it does this and turns the amp on up and down. But yeah, turn your shit off. And we'll,
The other one, the input, or the other?
yeah, that's just a regular input.
Give me the. Brushing my ears going here with the boss, but.
Boss. Boss. I mean, Boss makes good shit, but I mean, let's keep in mind that that's a multi-effect, so it's not going to actually have like the Boss pedal in there.
See me later.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to buy that pedal. You know. Just more buzzers than there are distortion in this product. And, you know, so who knows which one that one is trying to be. There's some that are just awful. No, I'm not lining you in, so whatever you're hearing is just going into the microphone of the phone, so it probably sounds like shit. I'm letting my phone charge a little bit before I do that, so bear with us. Soon I'm going to run everything into the mixer, out of the mixer, into the phone. Thing or no?
Well, the one.
9 volts. Like everything else. Those are its feet. I mean, I might have a cord over here somewhere.
Well, I can just unplug
the boss. All right, well, go ahead and do that. Did we end up wrapping it around the thing again, or? sounds badass, dude.
Yeah, it sounds like
Fitting? Fitting?
yeah, that sounds like it.
Yeah, dude, more down, less Metallica. What's that, Mike? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Hey, sup, dude?
Right.
Yep.
Sorry, I was a little slow getting out of the
It
house.
doesn't sound okay?
Wife wanted to do
Doesn't
dinner
sound
and
like
everything else,
farts
so-
on a snare or poopy dick or
Do you need help here?
anything.
I've got the head right out here, but I wouldn't mind some help with the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody else help my hands, piece of shit. Okay, it sounds okay. Jeez. I'm surprised that it sounds alright at all. You know. These mics, they're like tuned for voice. You know what I'm saying? And now that Mike's here, we're gonna have to. Well, thanks, man. I'm digging it.
Where did he set up before? He's gonna set up
Put it on your chair so he can set the amp right there, and then, yeah,
right here.
right there. Perfect. Well, then scoot it over just a little bit to the left. I'm fucking with it. Yeah.
All right, so you're not gonna miss this.
What do you mean? No. I mean, I'd like you to buy one, but but you can use it for as long as you want.
That's the one that you like. That's the quality fuzz.
That's a good one for guitar, apparently. You know, I bought it for my bass because, like I said in the video, it sounded fucking badass. But then I found this one, and I was like, wait, that's and it actually does sound good. Yeah, it's a little treacherous.
No wheels.
I got some wheels we can throw on there.
Yeah.
Shit, you use some casters on that thing.
The wheels I got are kind of dinky. I don't know if they'll.
Yeah, I mean, and that is a stupid heavy cab.
Right. Let me see. I think they're in here. Somebody shit their pants, or what's going on here?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, here they are.
Unless I just didn't
Here, these are the wheels.
Yeah, those are going to be too small for this thing.
Well, I was kind of looking ahead, so I guess they're a little bit bigger. They look small.
But also, I think this thing, like, they were trying to, like, prove a point, making it out of, like, 8 tons of British oak or something.
Yeah, British oak.
So, I still got to get the pedals for this thing, including a volume pedal for it. So, I'll be kind of...
Oh, the ones that go with it.
Yeah. For the most part, it'll be fine. I'll just stay in crunchy mode all the time, but if we want to get quiet, I'll have to adapt.
So we're gonna be super fussy.
How you doing, Jason?
Pretty good.
Haven't seen you in a while.
I know, right? Freaking summer.
Yeah, Holly wanted me to try to coordinate another get-together with Charlene and
Okay. Yeah.
figure that out. Or at least maybe get Charlene's contact info so I can give it to Holly so the two of them can coordinate.
Better.
But, how's your dad?
Not so great.
Dad?
He's on the decline for sure.
Where do you live?
Pensacola. That's where I went, picked up his stuff. We have to go back again probably in September.
My brother lives down there. I'm heading down there. Well, in September, Labor Day week. Like, so I'm trying to.
Pensacola?
No, he's just outside. He's east of Pensacola. He's like 45 minutes away from us.
Alright.
Maybe. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's way for sure.
Right.
So, where are we? Like, what's the set? Overview of the time?
Yeah,
How comfortable are
I'm
you?
solid on 4. I'm decent on 3 with maybe a reminder on 1 or 2 of the changes. Or 2, 3 is a little. I'm generally pretty good with it, but it's still I occasionally fuck up some of the transitions. And then we started working on one of them,
19.
the one that it's in A with the guitar opener.
Yeah, well, I think 19.
Or yeah, in E. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm getting there. I guess is the long roundabout of it.
Alright, so you don't like this one? You'd rather.
Yeah, I mean, certain amps it works because it's not a bad fuzz. It's just not for your I mean, it's a copy of good metal. Really. And you know, this thing actually is really popular.
Play a lot.
My intention has been to
What's up, Julio? Here's
record
the
what I
jam.
know so that I can start having some.
Hey,
tracks to
Steve.
work on
What's
some
up, man?
stuff. Just haven't had time yet.
Hey, we're gonna get going here in a minute here. So, Mike just got here, so you know.
Heard you guys. The street sounds all right.
You're using the fuzz.
This is gonna feel like another sort
No worries. Yeah, I had to try out the orange code pedal. It's made by Orange, and it sounds really good. I think it's gonna sound really good with you guys together, and it already sounds pretty good with us, just us two. So once you get warmed up here, we'll give you a little volume check, and we'll just run through what you know, maybe work on it a bit.
Yeah. Longer distance, we're going to be running into that high. I usually give it about a minute when I'm at home, but it says it's supposed to go about 2 minutes if it's supposed to get chunky.
Oh, really?
Well, if you're running it at high volumes, they say give the tubes a couple of minutes to warm up.
Okay. Well, it's probably also has to do with they don't know exactly where you're turning it on.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you're
Up in the mountains or somewhere humid. Florida.
Siberia.
Yeah. Have you guys thought about where it might be a good weekday? Because that would work 1,000 times better for me, especially in the long run. It's just having like a day that I know that after work on day X, I come over here, get to the point where I can leave this thing over here because I know we're not going to be gone for.
What time are you off work?
I mean, I'm a 9 to 5er, generally speaking, so I could be over here by 5:30 most days.
Okay.
The only day of the week that's kind of bad for me is Tuesdays because that's currently the day that I get together with my in-laws. We do kind of a dinner thing every week, but that could be pushed to a Wednesday or Tuesday is best.
Okay. Well, Thursdays.
But Thursday is my preferred peak day.
Tuesday and Thursday are my best days.
There you go. I'm down for whatever. The only thing is on Thursdays, some days I have church stuff. I practice on Thursdays for the following Sunday if I'm scheduled. But to be honest with you, the music's so good that I can just be like, I can't make it tonight. I'll see you on Sunday, and I'll play the song that is on full screen. And You know,
What time is that practice?
it's at 6 o'clock. You know, so it starts at 5:30, like 8 on the kids' place. It would be, you know, I mean, if we started like 3 or 4, then I couldn't do it. You know.
Last time, I think volume's at about 3 and I got your Kindle. Turn it up to 5.
All of us. Want to do some chunks?
Just give me a little boost on that one there and we're good.
Yeah. Good. Alright, well, do you want to run from 2 to 3, or where do you want to start?
Which one are you most comfortable on?
4 is by far the one I know the best because that's what we've kind of been starting.
Let's start with number 4 then.
That's the.
Yeah.
Alright, number 4.
my head sort of, yes. That sounds really good. And even though it's heavy, it's so clear. Like I can hear it.
Yeah, that's one of the things that, like, on a 6, tune 6, fuzz is kind of, it works for certain styles. You know, if you're going for a Sabbath vibe or something like that, but you really want something punchier if you're going for like a really clean, heavy metal sound. But on a 7 or a 6 tune 7, it's just so deep that really heavy distortion just makes it sound like mud.
Yeah.
And so the fuzz is crisp.
Yeah, and when you crank shit, it wakes it up.
Building up.
That's right.
He's alive.
So then 3 or 2, sorry, that's the. What's the third riff?
Number 3 is the other one though, right?
That's 2, right?
That's down.
Yeah. And then 3's the.
Yeah.
Something like that.
We'll get it. You know, we take these breaks. We have 1 month practice and we have a 2-month break. So, we'll go back to it.
And then that one's got that.
So, should we just go for it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
2, 3. Let's see what happens.
on you.
It's all good.
Does it have an effects loop?
It does. I don't have any effects plugged into it at all. So
It's probably the same like your effects. Yeah, I like to put the volume on the effects loop, because then it just like it gets rid of the pump.
yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, it's definitely got a loop. So
Is that AC? The AC's on.
it's making noise.
Oh, sure.
I actually have an extra one, so you can use it. I'll bring it over next time.
Okay. Yeah. If I don't swing over and just grab one, but either way, I keep forgetting. This has got some foot pedals for channel switching and stuff too that I just keep forgetting to order.
That sounds really good. You like it better? You like this sound?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just better. I mean, the head's killer. You know what I'm saying? But I was playing this type of stuff. It's just,
Yeah, I can get down with that.
Yeah, I definitely gotta get a pedal for that. Keep that noise down because that bass is something. I mean, it squeals pretty bad when. So like if we're just chilling, that switch in the middle I think is the standby switch. You can drop it into the middle, and it'll.
oh, the one that's just half full.
Yeah. If you put that in the middle, that should basically soft
Keep it on.
off it,
Yeah.
which
Keep it
will.
on. Thanks for that shit.
Yeah.
So, you want a,
I'm not ready to start playing like
So
that.
that's about the extent of what I confidently know. And then we just kind of started playing.
When did that
with,
happen?
so that'll.
Wednesday.
We just started playing with 19, so I've learned most of the riffs, but I don't have an intuitive grasp of them or how they all fit together. And probably a couple of them. That's it's like it's in E and it starts a little high. With the guitar. Yeah.
you want to, it sounds like on number 3. Number 2 sounded pretty good, but number 3 maybe.
Yeah. I forgot that it went from the.
Oh, twice.
And then it does the after the stop does that so I forgot about that, and then the timing. So it's we do the main riff, the little dun 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 dun, then a couple of sets of the climbing one that ends with a whole and then we go back into 2 full sets of the first riff into the da-da, 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 da-da. And that whole thing cycles twice. Then we do the slow down with the cool riff, but that's 6 times. And that's
right.
where I always fuck it up, because I always do the drop down at the end of the 4th.
Right. Yeah. Well, everything's like 4s, and then we just put it at 6. So, you showed it probably.
So you're probably playing what he's playing, but I'm playing what he's playing, not what you're playing.
What's this now?
Especially on that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm doing power chords at the bass line. But theoretically, by the time we get the hang of this, I'm going to be doing something else entirely anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Do you like that riff? That's Dean's riff.
It's fine. There's nothing wrong because it's the same notes. It's just that you're doing
like major chord variations instead of power
and
chords.
shit. Did you think it sounded good with that pedal? I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to.
Well, I noticed that we weren't playing the same thing, and I could tell it sounded good.
I was just chunking through the power chords. But I'd be happy to see what you're doing. Because I know that like a lot of the other riffs too, you're up on 7 and 5 on the E string, and I'm up on 10, 12 on the B. Well, but even the main riff, you playing it there, and I'm playing 10, 12 on the B.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's the exact same thing, but I'm playing it in a different spot, so it does have a slightly different timbre.
Yeah. I tend to play things on the lower notes, even though I can't do the octaves here or whatever. I tend to do them here because it's on a bigger string and it just has a different timbre to it. You know, it's like it's more, you know, it is the same. You know, it is, you know, it just has more, a little more girth.
But if I'm playing what is effectively like mostly an open or just a single string with the occasional power chord embellishment, I want to stay on the B as much as I can as well. If I jump up to the E string, then I'm going to want to do more power chordy boosted tones, you know. And then of course, like you're doing, where you're switching between the proper first fit power chords and the thirds, which can sound great in the right thing, you know. And eventually, it might even get to the point where you're doing that, and I'm doing like the harmony top of it on some of those chords, where you know you've got 2, 3, and I've got 5, 1, and maybe sneak into 7 or something.
Okay, I see. So you guys are making the full.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got no problem with anything as long as it sounds cool.
Yeah, so what my plan is I'm going to eventually, and I'll try to prioritize that this week, is it'll only take me half an hour to plumb through the tracks as rhythms for what I know on just a 2-track. And then just let that loop so that I can just play around with different beat phrasings that might sound good. Because we're not looking for, you know, Van Halen solos or anything, you know, we just want embellishments that are filling the gap that a vocalist might leave, or to make a benefit to having 2 guitar players instead of just a really fat sound of us doing the same damn thing.
Yeah, right.
So, and I can figure out what to do with that space. I just, when we're here, and I haven't taken the time to do that, my attention's all focused on, wait, how does it go?
Right.
So,
Yeah. It's hard to expand when you don't know what you know. Well, before we move on to something, you want to run through those again? Or
yeah, that'd be fun.
Let's do it.
All 3 of them, or just the last 2?
I think number 4 sounds pretty good. We just do number 2, number 3.
Okay. Number 4 is pretty fast.
Oh, can you switch me that middle switch up to full?
Power on!
It is fucking loud. And this is me on like barely any volume at all. It's as quiet as I can make it right now.
Loud. Huh? It's loud.
Yeah.
It's loud.
Do you guys want to maybe run through some of your other ones, like would you need a bystand? Like I can watch you do some more toolish or Jasons or whatever. So you guys can kind of warm up and jam on those while I kind of absorb.
We put Jason's there.
Yeah, I had suggested maybe we focus on the one that you don't like while you were gone, but that never came up.
That was cool. I like that one. Like I said, it's probably going to take us, take Jason here recorded to actually say it.
Yeah, however we layer in the other bits and bobbles.
Huh?
Which one is that? It's number 5. Wait, no, it's number 6.
I've only heard it the one time because you guys played it the very first time I came over, and then after that it was like, nah, let's focus on stuff that we like.
I probably couldn't play that one anyways because it's a little busy and my hand is seriously fucked up right now.
What happened?
I smashed it with a hammer.
Oof.
Pretty bad too. It was stupid.
You're right or left?
It looks a little black and blue a little bit.
It's kind of got some green going on a little bit. I was holding something up. I was trying to. We were tearing this wall down inside this house, and we got into it, and there was like this header, I guess you want to call it. It was fucked up wall, and they had 2 boards up on top of it. So I had to separate it, right? So we could pull the beams out, and I'm just hitting it like this, and it's not going in. You know what I'm saying? The caps. So like, I fucking go at it, and I just completely missed, and just hit my only my hand. I mean, it didn't like nick it and then bounce off. I just it was like I was aiming with my fucking hand.
With the power swing.
Yeah, and I just smashed the fuck out of it, and I was just like, ooh. And I finished the day out, and it didn't really start to hurt till I got home. Like, I mean, it hurt, but not bad.
When was this?
Wednesday. Okay. And it actually felt pretty good last night. I came out here and I jammed a little bit. I was like, a little jam on. And I played, and I was like, hey, it's doing all right. But what I did is, when Joy first got there, I was like, hey, maybe you can help me take this thing down. It's because that thing fills up with water and shit, So I go to lift it up, and it's not very heavy. Right, so I'm like, oh, well, I don't know, watch. So, but it's like in a fucked up position, so I fucked my hand up somehow. But what's funny is it didn't hurt taking it down, but like putting it back up, I don't know, I must have done something.
Aggravated it.
Yeah, I just aggravated it, I guess. And there was no fucking water in the damn thing. There was like, I mean, me and Joy both looked at it, just kind of so, nothing. So, that thing could probably run for some years and not do shit. We had this other one that we had here for a couple of years. It was like this round one that stood about this tall. And it filled up like, so I figured that as long as I've been running this thing, it had to be full. And I was like, well, when we empty this thing, maybe it'll run a little better or something. Not that it hasn't been running good, but whatever. I figured it had to be time by now. No, we're here. There's nothing, like nothing. So it's waste time and I fucked my hand up doing it.
That seems to be how it goes. But yeah, so if we're all pretty much in agreement that Thursdays would be a fine day to do it.
Instead of Sundays?
I think it would be instead of. Because see, the thing is, like, I'm good today, and I'm probably good next week, but I'm not 100% sure. But after that, like, my Sundays are fucked for the next 6 weeks or something like that because, you know, weekends get busy and my wife's got a full schedule of stuff that she wants to do and whatever. And the next thing you know, it's like, oh, by the way, we've got a camping trip with so and so, or we're doing this with somebody. And
Right, and that's their weekends are free and scheduling stuff with anything.
And sure. When I get into tax season, Sunday is kind of like the one day that I'm not working 100 hours. So I actually really like the idea of A, not having a band practice on Sunday because I need that to be open, but also B, if I've got it on Thursdays, that might actually be awesome because then I have an excuse at least once a week to get out of the office at a reasonable time, get a normal human dinner, and actually work some of that frustration out with some cool shit before I gotta go back. So I could probably be very regular about a Thursday commitment, but Sundays I'm gonna be spotty.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty much down for whatever. The guy that I been helping, I gotta call it back because we're going live right now. But Bill, he don't give a fuck really about nothing. So like I can just be like, hey, I'm thinking, like, oh, why? Okay. Yeah. No. I'm just saying. For any reason, I can just tell them.
How about you, Dave? Yeah, Thursday's fine. Good.
And that works for you too, Joey?
Yeah, I get off about 30.
Yeah, Thursdays was I think that was like our day for a while.
Yeah.
So tentatively just call it 6 o'clock on Thursdays?
Sure.
Do we want to start that this Thursday or do we want to give it out?
I'm down for whatever.
When's your next church practice that you do? Because if it's this week, we can skip it so you can hit that one normal.
I don't know. I'd have to get in my phone, which is doing that right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll coordinate the details.
Okay. Can you do this Sunday? If you can do this Sunday, just in case it is.
Actually, I have next Sunday.
I'm currently open next Sunday too. I can't promise I'll stay that way, but if I put it on the schedule, hey, I'm doing this, then that'll increase the odds.
Okay. Well, let's just jam on Sunday again, and then I can get back to you. I can get back to you on Thursdays. Or this the next one. You know, I'll let you know my schedule. So.
Okay, so the 17th is the next one.
Which will be a week from today.
Right, and then we'll do the 21st, Thursday.
Okay.
And then every Thursday, they're on.
So, okay, yeah, I'm down. You know, we'll just make it work. You know, if it works for, you know, everybody, I'll just do what I got. You know, it's just interesting.
What do you guys think?
I don't really have a hard plan. I told my wife I'd probably home sometime between 8 and 9.
What time is it?
Quarter to 8, 7:40, somewhere in there. 8:40, I think. Or 7:40. So yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to maybe run through the not me ones,
All right, well, let's start with that.
that way you guys can just keep it moving and then. And I'll just shadow play along on that one so I can see if I can learn the transitions a little better. And it's all of them are in standard tuning except Jason's, which is in the drop A.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the only that one and it's Jason's and Toolish are the ones where the guitar actually has to shift between different tones, like clean and dirty and whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you're not feeling it, we can call it a match. No, of course you should.
that drop down part, chromatic, sounds really good.
Yeah, that's but I'm playing in power chords instead of the weird listening chords I was playing before because they don't sound good.
Good enough. You have to play with the fuzz, you gotta play what the pedal wants. You know, you just gotta be like,
I should get some new pedals. I should get that one and then delay. So it's really the only thing I use. And then take the boss out. Just have a simple setup.
yeah.
It's nice simplicity. Like
Yeah.
having a head that you can just kind of run a single cable into and just go is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to get a volume pedal into my setup and then channel switch at a minimum. And then I don't know how the clean will work on this or what kind of clean stuff we're even going to be doing. And then whether or not I'm going to need any delay or any of that kind of stuff with the lead work that I'm doing, kind of depends on how we want it to sound. But we've got all the effects we could ever need. It's just, it's nice to keep it under.
You might be playing stuff too.
But I mean, who knows how we'll evolve it over time. You guys ever play any of the Under the Given stuff at all? Just like for shits and giggles?
I don't even know how to play this shit anymore. It's been decades since I've touched any of that stuff.
I could play most of it.
Yeah.
I would be down. Resurrect some or even like recycle some of the riffs.
Well, I guess you'd have to be clear with that with the other guys, because wasn't there like the guy that we met down at the show? Like he's kind of the main guy, right? For that one, did he do a lot of the main writing, or?
I would think I was the main.
Or you were the main writer? So most of it's your riffs.
It was maybe 50-50.
Yeah,
Okay.
about 50. There were songs that Jeff brought to the table and he added, and then songs that he brought to the table and Jeff added.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he wrote his own. We would write our own parts to each other's riffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you as the main like
It's a
rhythm
good
player,
formula.
you were doing the bulk of the heavy riffing, and then he was kind of building on
Yeah.
it.
Well, Jeff had some heavy stuff too, but it was different styles. It was like Jason was more like Metallica heavy, and he was like more Isis heavy or something. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, there were definitely some cool. Like my favorite off of Wake is probably The White. I really dig that song.
That's mine.
Yeah, I mean I'm still listening to that. Like, you know, I've had that CD for 20 years almost.
Oh, really? Wow, you've had it, huh?
Yeah, well, that's how I kind of met Jason, was he was working downstairs and came up, and I don't even know how we got chatting about stuff, but it came up that he was playing in a band, and I ended up picking up one copy of Wake, and
Okay.
yeah, I still have a couple of tunes from it in my regular rotation.
Yeah, Wake's a good album, actually. You know, I've revisited that shit, you know, every once in a while, and it's just kind of like, yeah, there are some good fucking songs on this. In fact, one time I was doing a live, and Jeff fucking popped up. He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Jeff.
Just showed up here.
No, in the live, in the chat.
Oh.
And it was like, what are you doing, man? And I was like, oh, fucking who's this? And it's like, you know, I
He
started,
found you on there?
yeah, he found me.
Was that the album you had the singer?
Yeah, one of them, yeah.
Yeah, the first one, and then they had the self-titled one that has just instrumental.
Right.
You guys had like 4 albums, right?
Well, we recorded like 5, but we only put out 3.
What's the third one?
The third one is self-titled. The first one is like
I have Wake and self-titled. What else
There's
is there?
one also self-titled, but not self-titled.
Okay. So the one with the alien ship on the front, that's the one I have.
right. That's
That's
actually
the latest one. That's called self-titled.
yeah. That's named
Self-titled.
Okay. And then you
Then
have
there's
one
one
called
that's just
Under the
under-
Given. And where did that fall in the vernacular? Or like, is that?
That's the first one.
That's the
And
first
it's
one.
it's got a lot of stuff here, a little too ambitious
Okay.
with
Right.
some likewise. And we didn't have the skill nor the recording expertise to make it sound good, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those are the kinds of things that would be great to resurrect some stuff from. Be like, okay, what could we do with this now with 30 years of experience and a lot better gear?
Yeah, yeah. Do you have anything like that?
I've got a lot of stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it accessible, like recorded? Hear it?
I could put it together into some pretty decent drafts. I've got some old recordings that I could dust off. I've got a few live recordings and then like 2 or 3 studio demos that were without a drummer. So we were doing like technical metal with no drummer. So we had a guy playing just basically a rototom and crash cymbal. So that's all we could get because we couldn't find a drummer. So he was doing that.
Rototoms. I had a buddy, an uncle, he's my uncle. He had an entire kit of rototoms. They're pretty cool. Have you ever seen them? Yeah,
Cool.
rototom.
You just gotta turn them to.
Yeah, it's just this, dude. But that's
They're
the
usually
tom.
little guys, and then so you get those like Dream Theater style drum fills.
Yeah, you spin them, and that's how you tune them. Yeah, you spin it to the right, it tightens it, makes it go, and then you loosen it, and that lowers that.
I think you can still type.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. You probably can. I mean, that's probably how you get the head onto there and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what now? Let's do some tours. Too bad we don't have
I'm gonna have to lay on
Dane's kind of whatever he was doing to it, recorded. Because whatever he was doing was actually pretty cool. It's like some really simple. Oh, I haven't recorded actually.
On the tool thing or on the.
Right, come up with some. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, I can do some cool shit once I'm comfortable enough to do it.
Yeah. No, I just get an idea.
I might have it recorded because I recorded it.
If you've got some recordings that you could send over to me just to give me something that I can use in the background as a to freshen my mind, especially for the ones I don't know, because I've also got a pretty nice ear for that kind of stuff, so I could probably figure out a lot of the stuff just from a recording.
Alright. It's on my computer at home.
Yeah, so if you could maybe like just do a quick little mix out as an MP3 or something and get that over to me. That'd be awesome. not be serving the song super well.
Yeah.
Because like that fuzz doesn't have that clean, and that's because it's like it's not down on a B string chunking along.
Yeah.
So when you're
Plus
up
your
there,
pedal was kind of tripping too.
Yeah.
It sounded better once you kind of fixed it. I don't know what was going on.
There was a loose somewhere.
I gotta stop, guys. My fucking head's going. All right, take a bitch out.
no, it's no bitching at all.
Wow. What time is it? Set,
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. All right, well, that's not terrible.
So we are on for next Sunday, theoretically.
Yes. Yes. Sunday. See big trucks roll.
I think I might just leave this here this week.
Yeah, sure.
So the only if you want to fuck with it, feel free. You're more than welcome. The only thing, just make sure you warm it up.
Sure, I don't see myself doing that, but if I do, I know how to use it.
Yeah.
The door block too, right?
I just that was news to me
Right,
too.
right,
When the
yeah,
heavy tube
yeah.
amp was like, oh, make sure you give it some time to warm up. That was news to me. So. Otherwise,
Yeah, I've run it 2 minutes for I'm familiar with
You're running 2 amps or 2 amps?
I'm familiar with Baby and the
Russians.
Didn't get to yours. Maybe next time.
All right.
Curious about how the fuzz sounds on that song.
Which one?
My song.
Your song? I think there's some parts that'll sound pretty good, but I think there's some parts where it won't.
yeah. Generally, the more intricate and high pitch it is, the more you're not going to want fuzz.
Yeah. Yes. Fuzz is, like Hendrix or like
Yeah.
Doom.
Yeah.
Black
Doom to
Sabbath.
Black Sabbath, but if you want anything more technical or clean than that, you need something.
Did you check out any of that back to the beginning footage on YouTube?
Back to the beginning.
Yeah, that Black Sabbath.
Yeah,
farewell
I
show.
did.
Oh no.
I've seen a lot of it. I really kind of felt bad for Ozzy watching that shit.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's sitting in a chair. But all the other bands, like there was a drum off with Danny Carey, Travis Barker, and Chad Smith.
I've seen that
Tom
part.
Morello's playing
Yeah.
guitar. A couple other dudes from back in the day are playing guitar. Like random. So they had like a bunch of those super group moments. There was like half a dozen.
Uh-huh.
Like Stephen Tyler came out and sang.
Is it on YouTube?
Sure. Metallica was there. Alice in Chains, Pantera, Mastodon.
Cool. Lamb of God.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
awesome.
Lamb of God, really?
It's like,
That would have been a killer show. And it's, who knows if that's ever going to happen again.
no.
You've got to wait till like somebody else,
Like
like
Metallica.
Ozzy dies.
Yeah, like when James Hetfield needs to sit in a chair, maybe we'll see something like that.
Right.
What's Tony Iommi and Geezer Butler there?
Yeah,
too?
full Black Sabbath.
Yeah, the real dudes. And what I was watching that, the bass player was like, he was rocking, dude.
Geezer Butler, yeah.
Right.
He's badass.
Tony was just kind of doing what he always
Yeah.
does, kind of just looks baked or whatever, but
But
these are-
that's encouraged me to go actually listen to more Black Sabbath, which I never really got into Black Sabbath.
they're bitching, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
got a lot of
Sabbath.
good songs.
Yeah, they're like, they're kind of like known as like the guys who like kind of started metal or whatever, but the guys who are like into Doom are like, no, they started Doom. They
Yeah.
started Doom. Uh-huh.
God, badass.
Purists.
Right, right. Well, it has to do with note selection, and note choice.
Well,
But-
if you're bored, check out some of that YouTube footage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna, because I missed it, so I only seen the one clip of the drum off.
That would have been pretty cool to
Yeah, that would have been a killer show. Buck was saying he didn't even know it was happening, otherwise he would have flown over there.
Oh yeah.
I
where was
just heard of it now.
It was in London,
Oh, no shit.
where Black Sabbath started, Birmingham.
Right.
And that was just like a week before he died or something?
2 weeks.
2 weeks-ish.
But yeah, a really epic moment in metal history.
Yeah. It's gotta do that.
Well, you know, Ozzy's kind of been doing that for a minute, though. I mean, Ozfest, for as long as that went on. It kind of turned
Yeah.
into like a, you know, kind of a cheesy thing towards the end. But when it first started, it was like fucking rad.
Yeah, I went to
You know.
Ozfest. I can't remember what year it was, but yeah, it was full Black Sabbath headlining, and Slayer was there.
Black Sabbath, that would have been like 2001.
Oh, Slayer was at that.
Was it? Okay. Who do they have playing with now that Jeff Hanneman's dead?
I don't know.
There was a Phil Dimmel, which was the former guitarist for Machine Head, was playing with them for a season or two. I don't know if he still is. Anyway, we're checking out.
Are there any shows on the calendar?
I keep meaning to go to shows and then forgetting about it and then finding out after the show that I should have bought a ticket. Like, you know, Acid Bath was doing a tour for the first time since like 1996.
So you guys
See ya.
enjoy?
See, man.
That was in July, and I was going to do that, and I just kind of forgot until it was over.
Yeah.
September, there's a show coming up that'll be Wardruna and Chelsea Wolf down at Tacoma, which will be pretty cool. But I don't think tickets are still available. So yeah, mostly just kind of little things, you know, up in Bellingham, catching like Melancholia and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was
Shakedown.
surprised that you knew about Melancholia. That was the second band that played at that High on Fire show. The first one was, I don't know if you realize this, but that first band that played, the guys who were in that band, they were in 5 Foot Thick.
Full Frontal Assault.
No, 5 Foot Thick.
Not the singer.
Yeah, that's the same.
The singer was from the dude from Full Frontal Assault. He's got the big FFA tattoo on his neck.
What? I thought it was 5 Foot Thick, dude.
Yeah, FFA, FFT, you know, same basic idea. How about you?
I don't think so. I don't think something on my calendar. Oh, Pantera this month, but
Yeah, well, we're getting to the point where a lot of those bands are like $800 a ticket.
yeah, it's ridiculous. And it's at the White River Amphitheater, which is the worst.
Yeah, it's a cool venue, but man,
Yeah.
the traffic in and out of there is the worst. Yeah. No, I don't have anything big coming up from a show perspective, but there's always the possibility of something catching my eye.
I'm gonna send you Charlene's contact info.
Come on, fucker.
Yeah, I should say it's time to schedule the shindig.
Oh, shit. Whatever. Fuck it. Yeah, dude. I thought it was,
What was the name of the band? Venenosin or something like that.
Venenosium. Yeah, look up the band's name. But yeah, Melancholia is a pretty bitchin' band, dude. The drummer's sick.
Yeah, the drummer's actually, that's how I kind of know about him, is he is a co-worker with some of my friends.
Oh, really?
And so, or he's associated with some of my friends somehow. They know the drummer of Melancholia, which got them to start going to shows. And then one day they were playing something. I was like, "What is this? I want that." So then I found them on Bandcamp and got their shit and started checking them out.
Yeah.
Static Church. It's a cool album.
Yeah, they're kind of a bunch of goofballs.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Does your phone have like some sort of weird alert?
Yeah. So that was Jason texting me.
Oh, okay. It sounds like Star Trek shit.
But so there's a Danny Boyle movie called Sunshine where they had to like fly to the sun and throw a big bomb in it to like restart fusion process or whatever.
Okay.
It's from 2007 or so.
To perk the sun.
Like the sun is dying, so we gotta
Okay.
like go trigger a massive fusion bomb by flying a bomb the size of Manhattan to it.
Okay.
Kind of a thing, and it's mostly kind of a hard sci-fi thing, but it's got a little bit of goofy cheeseballness to it.
Okay.
Uh,
I kind of like
but
the ones that are like that, you know.
it was their second mission because the first one went off the radar. Like we sent them and everything was good, and then all of a sudden they were gone. So this is the Icarus 2 mission.
Okay.
But then somewhere floating out in space was the Icarus 1, and it had that sound as its distress beacon. And I just thought it was such a rad sound that I used that for my
Your
alert
alerts,
tone.
okay.
And then every now and then, randomly, I'll be out somewhere and that'll go off and somebody will be like, "Whoa, is that the Icarus from Danny Boyle?" I'm like, "Yeah." it's a very obscure tone.
Yeah, it's very, very spacey though.
Yeah. Get one of those?
Just being around new gear wants to be dead.
What's that?
Just being around new gear, yeah, like this want me to make me want to buy some more gear.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck, it's inspiring, dude. You know? But, you know, the problem with buying, like, you get a fuzz, it's like, fuck, I gotta play like this. You know?
Or you know, the fuzz and the death metal pedal and the whatever and this, so they'd be like, okay, now we
He's
got a
got,
set list of
he's got
8
this
different
right
songs.
here. This is his pedal. Which is like, you know, the
Classic Metal Zone, yeah. Yep, I've owned many of those in my day.
Yeah, I let Dane play through it once, and he just ran out and bought one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean if you've only been playing with affordable amps while you're learning how to play, you get yourself a Metal Zone pedal, and it's like, oh, this is great. Yeah, Metal Zone and Super Chorus, those were the two pedals that I had to have back in the day.
Super Chorus. Which one's that?
It's like a baby blue colored one.
Okay.
The boss one.
Yeah, Boss.
Is that
Super Chorus?
that's not the one with the buttons, is it?
No, it was just a standard Boss, and it was that
Okay.
same kind of Boss color, but it was baby blue, and it was the Super Chorus pedal, and that was the one, because like back in the day, we were basically a wannabe Metallica tribute band.
Okay.
And the Super Chorus pedal was how you got that fade to black sound. Which
Okay.
was like, I wanted that.
Yeah, I think your orange has got a pretty good tone.
Yeah. When we start getting into more technical or tooly style, like the proggier metal or the more technical metal, I'll probably need to run a clean channel with some actual effects through it. As long as we're doing the doom grind stuff, it's gonna do whatever it needs to. I just gotta do something about that hiss.
Does it have more than one channel?
Yeah, it says a clean and a dirt. So the third switch from the left is the square wave is the dirty channel, and the sine wave is the clean channel. And then the middle orange block of knobs is the dirty set, and the far right set of knobs is the clean channel. Volume and two tone knobs.
Okay, you can switch with that.
Theoretically, yes. I mean, there's all the stuff for it. I just don't have the pedal. So there's 3 pedal jacks. One is for switching from clean to dirty. one is for turning reverb on and off, and the other is for turning the attenuator on and off. And with the attenuator pedal, if I could get that as an expression pedal, then that would be perfect. Because then I wouldn't need a volume pedal at all. I could just use the attenuator. But if not, I'll just get a volume pedal and put that.
All those switches that come in.
Well, that was the thing. Like I got it. I had to order it through Guitar Center.
I thought this thing had a line out.
The dude at Guitar Center was like, "Oh yeah, it comes with all that," and it didn't even come with a cable to hook it to the speaker cap. So I got the thing, and it was delivered at like 7 p.m. and it was like, now I can't even use it because I can't hook it up to the damn cabinet. Yeah. Does it not have a line out?
No, it doesn't. Which is kind of weird because I swear because he told me how much he spent on stuff, and I was like, it's got to be this head. And so I looked it up, and maybe it's a different.
Rockerberg 3, it's like the standard right now main rock head for those guys.
Right. Yes, and that's what I looked up, and it had one. So maybe I don't know. Maybe it was slightly different. I don't know. It was the MP3. Maybe it was the 120 or.
Well, the only difference between it is the wattage. So like there's a Rockerberg 50, 80, and 100, and that's just the wattage.
I don't know. We'll just have to find it.
Yeah, and I've got all the mics and stuff as necessary.
I don't have a line out either.
But we'll get a better sound from the mic than a line out anyway.
Well, it really depends. I mean, I think that the absolute best way is to do both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But whatever. All right, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I just broke about that one. All right,
Well, this
so-
was good.
Sunday. It will be. It will be. Yeah. When you put it up next to it, you can see the difference.
Yeah, definitely looks a little fat.
Right.
Okay, so we'll do Sunday, then we'll do Thursday, which will theoretically be the start of a new routine.
All right. Sounds good, man.
Okay, well thanks.
Yeah.
Heal up, and we'll see you soon.
All right, man. Sounds good. Drive safe.
Cheers.
Fuck. Woo. All right, so my hand's killing me, dudes. Look at it. I don't know if you can see the difference. Not really. Not too much. But this is the normal color. This one's kind of green. I don't know if you can see. This hand fucking hurts. So did it sound all right? I mean, I didn't line it in. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what's plugged into the phone. It's the damn charger, right? I normally run y'all. Oh shit! Through the mixer, out of the, everything goes into the mixer, right? And then it comes out of the mixer, goes into this thing, and then it comes out of this into the phone, right? Which enables me to kind of have a little bit more control and fuck. So It sounded okay. All right, well, fuck. I mean, we've had some shitty sound and stuff happen before, you know, because I've lined it in here, and some of these knobs have been touched or tweaked or whatever, and it's just been just bass or just guitar or whatever, you know. But as long as it sounded okay, I suppose. %. Yeah, I'll ice the damn thing. You know, I'll ice it. Oh, yeah, that sounded like dog shit. You know, I had a few people in here that were like, "Oh, it sounded good," and it was like, I don't know, man. So then I went back and listened to it. It was like, wow, how did these guys think that sounded good? That sounded like shit on a stick. Poop. So, how long did people stay in here? Has it just been you and Fulio in here for a minute? Let me go back and take a look here. I gotta go whack it in the shower with my olive oil. Much love, everybody. Dude, excellent as always. Enjoy touching yourself. Are you guys just talking about stabbing the rabbit and shit? Well, I'm gonna get in the shower. I've had him shut the stream off before I get back then. I guess, yeah. So it seems like Jeff chilled for a moment. Sorry, I'll get back to whatever. I'm just going through the comments here. That's, you know, and Jeff and Fulio and Mr. Dennis. I gotta go. Sorry, you guys are good. I'll stop by next time for sure. Right on, that's cool. More wood block from AV. The drummer needs more cymbals. Is he being fucking facetious or what? I mean, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6 cymbals, dude. You know? So. Just kind of going through the shit here. I don't know. That's as far back as I can go. Heard a few pops, but overall sounded great. Okay, well, you know, sometimes that just happens. You know, I don't know if it's on YouTube's end or what. You know, it has to be. You know, unless, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's causing it. But I've been in people's lives where I've heard like this cracking, popping stuff, and I don't think they're lined in or doing anything like that. So it's not like a gear thing. Well, we're trying to get there, man. It's gonna get better. We've gotten things down really, really tight, and then, you know, somebody will leave the band or join the band, and, you know, we end up having to teach. You know, it's a setback, you know. And right now we're we're having to teach Mike the stuff, and but he's a good player, you know. So we're gonna get stuff literally dialed in super tits tight, and you know, because we want to be able to record, and very heavy and delicious. Oh, dude, you got to hear it in here. I have no idea what it sounds like on. No, he's just a busy guy. You know, we all have lives, and you know, he's got a lot going on, and the summer's winding down, so people are like trying to hang with him and do this, and his, you know, his wife. You know, there's just stuff going on. This is what it's. This is a thing. You know, he never said anything that alarmed me. To like, oh shit, you know, we probably should start thinking about somebody else or whatever. You know, like I was telling Joey earlier, you know, if you had somebody that doesn't have like a life outside of jamming, at our age, there's some sort of issues going on, scheduling issues. No, I don't really see that. He's I mean, the dude's a damn accountant. You know, he's, you know, just that we were, yeah, I'm not worried about it. You know, things are going to be fine. You know, we just got to switch the day from Sunday after this coming Sunday to Thursday, and you know, he'll be open for forever. You know, is, you know, that's the day that he's got open is Thursday. Where up until now he's been trying to make it work on Sundays because that was our day. You know, but he just decided to bring it up that, hey, you know, do you mind switching the day? And it's like, no. You know. And I gotta. You see, you guys can see these lines here, right? Let me see if I can point them out. This line, it's coming off that light. It's because this lens is dirty up here. Oh, damn my hand. Let me clean that off. I'll get rid of that line. Watch, it'll be magic. I know it's because of this. Little wipe. There we go. So who's all in here though? Croc, Fulio. There's three people in here. Yeah, magic. It's a magic eraser, you know. Just us chickens. Forget. Just three gay dudes staring at each other. I fucking laughed my ass off when I saw that. I don't remember who sent that, but that fucking made me laugh. Made me laugh my ass off. Picture of two fucking gay dudes hugging and shit. I ended up showing it to somebody at that camping trip that I was on. I was like, hey, check this out. Oh, Viola's asleep, dude. You know, unless she's, you know, still dealing with her, you know, I can't sleep stuff. But if she was in here, she'd say hi, you know. But I've actually been told that by a couple people that they come to my lives and they just watch sometimes, and it could be them, which is fine. I don't really give a shit. You know, normally if it's like a kid or someone super sensitive, you know, if you start saying things like gay or I vape, you know, they take off. Oh, thought this one was plugged. It's a little less flow. What time is it? 8:30. 26%. Jeez, come on, man. This phone, I don't know what the hell's going on. It's not charging. Pisses me off. Killer Jams tonight. Well, hey, man, I'm glad you dug it. And I'm glad that I was able to convince Jason to play with the damn fuzz. You know, because he's been only messing with the fuzz that's on his pedal that's just like this. This is what he has over there. That right in front of that pedal, right there, right here, he has one of these. It's a Boss, you know, whatever. ME50. Yeah, it's a Boss ME50. And it's got, you know, a bunch of shit on it. And I was like, you know, you should try a fuzz, man. It'll really work with our music. I'm just telling you, it'll work with our music. And he's like, well, this has a fuzz. Let me try it. So he, you know, turns it to the fuzz, and he's like, that sounds like shit. No. I'm like, dude, you need to get a fuzz pedal. A good one. There's a million fuzzes. A lot of them sound like dog shit. I've got some good ones. You know, run your guitar through it. No, fuzz suck. Alright, dude. But today, I got him to try it, and he was like, dude, this is fucking rad. Dude, I've been trying to fucking tell you, dude. Come on. So, you know, you just gotta play it. You just gotta play what the fuzz wants, you know. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice exactly what you want to play and work with what you got, you know. For the tone, you know, we're going for certain, you know, this music is tone driven, you know. And it's, you know, amps cranked to 11, killer tones, you know, shake your guts. Loud, you know, super loud as fuck music, man. I'd really like to get this stuff super dialed in, just crazy tight, and go play a couple shows, you know, like even before we have a singer, you know. Yeah, fuzz are totally hit and miss, dude. There's a million of them, and each one of them, they're babies. You know, I've had them described as they're like little infants, you know, and they want their mommy, and their mommy is like what they need, you know. And if you're not giving it what they need, they're gonna sound like dog shit. They're gonna, you know, So it's you know, you can take one fuzz and play something through it and it'll sound fucking great. Take another fuzz, play that exact type of shit through it, and it just sounds like ass. You know. That's why it can take you know, it can take years to find the right fuzz for what you're doing. I'm just really lucky that that fuzz happened to sound good. I had it already, you know. I've got 3 fuzzes in here. Four fuzzes. 5 fuzzes in here, technically. And anyway, but they are hit and miss. That's definitely for sure. Oh man, I gotta get some ice. Let's go in the house, huh? Go get some ice. Ice this bitch. Go kick the dog and slap the wife a little bit. Oh. No, we're gonna record ourselves. Just like we recorded our last album. Me and Buck in our previous band, we recorded our most recent album. If you go to underthegiven.com, you can hear that. All right, man. Well, good chilling. Everything off in here? Yes, it is. So, all right, man. Thanks a lot for stopping by, man. That's really cool. I'm glad you dig it. I'm glad you got to check it out. You know. Yes, aloha. And look at that. We got a little bit of sunshine left. Play some shit. I'll show you guys some sunsetage. It's going to be dark here soon. Sun's right behind. You know, it's right there, behind that shit. So it'll be dark here soon. Alright, I'm locked out of the fucking house. Time to go in the back. Yeah. Well, 2 people left when Julio took off. And now somebody's back. Wife.
Hi.
So did it sound like poopy dick or what?
You guys didn't play for very long.
We should
No.
go on. We can sit.
Oh, we started at 6, so. Hi, baby. You definitely are a dog. Ooh. That's special. Oh man. Yeah, my hand hurts. I messed it up pretty bad lifting up that AC unit. I must have just tweaked my hand in some weird way. Roxy, go get Mama. Go tell Mom. Go get her. Leave Dad alone. Go. Go get Mama. Go jump up and lay down. Go get Mom. Go tell Mom. Go tell her. Roxy. Go get Mom. Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it. But I want to. Oh, man. Oh. Here's your hammer. Well, I really hope that it sounded okay. Roxy, no. I'll have to go back and listen to it once it actually like uploads and does all that. Get an idea. Get swole. Yeah, get yoked. No, no more of that for me, hopefully. This whole team 6.
You over there again?
What are you talking about? I started it before I went on the live. I mean, went and jammed. And I said I started it before I went out there and jammed.
I mean, you're still on there.
Yeah, that's the way to put it. And yes, I'm about to get off here. I was just gonna wrap this coil and go in there and slap my wife. Maybe you should warn her. Maybe you should warn her.
Okay.
Be like, hey, Adam's gonna come in here and slap the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You should probably put on your helmet.
I'll put your pills on your nightstand, okay?
Okay, baby girl.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, the guys wanted to jam to like, 8:30, 8:40 or something like that, but I had to stop early because my hand was killing me.
Oh, yeah, from your hammer incident?
Yes. Hammer time. Doom, 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 doom. It was quite fun. Alrighty then.
Roxy, no. Already eaten.
Oh man.
Little snack.
Screw it. I'm gonna do a 6 rep. Just cause. Alright. Put this back over there. Put you in here. And where's the lid? There's that. Damn it, dude. I thought my hand was getting better. But my hand is fucking green. Coils all day long, see? That green is bruising, bro. No, I know. I've had some pretty intense bruising over my life. I used to ride motorcycles, dirt bikes, and I've had some pretty burly wrecks, and I've turned black and blue and green and purple, and I've turned all kinds of colors, you know. And they all kind of feel different, you know, the different colors. They all kind of feel a little different. Some are more tender, some are a little deeper, some are, you know. Yeah. Ooh. Including one nutsack. You got 2 nutsacks? Yeah, I got well, the normal one, and then one in my armpit. It's they call me the double barrel dog. Yeah, discovered it when this kid was trying to teach me how to fart with my arm, my hand in my armpit, and I was doing it, and I shot him in the eye. Ooh. Damn it. Well, yeah, I'm using this pack. I think it's something for your eyeballs or something like that. I don't know. It's got pictures of a freezer and a microwave on it. Reusable beaded cold pack reduces pain and swelling. I don't know. Maybe it's not for your you know, it kind of looks like it's one of those things for your face, you know, but I don't think it is. That's just what I thought for a second. I think I was wrong. Ooh, but damn, is it cold? It's cold, man. Ooh. So how many people do you think came in earlier when we were jamming? You know, I couldn't really pay attention or talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even set up my microphone or, you know, the iPad or tablet, whatever you want to call it. So I could read the shit and talk to y'all. And yeah, it can be used for heat too. You know, I'd be walking over there, 5 or 7. Okay, yeah, that's about what it seemed like. Just, I'm guessing maybe everybody that, you know, we know, and I don't know, maybe like a new dude or some new random every once in a while. I'm guessing, you know. Saw Brody stopped in for a minute, but you know, when I came back and noticed that, he might have already been gone. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Daniels, that's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I went. You know, when I went back and read some of the stuff, I read some of his comments. The dude seemed cool. You know, wasn't being stupid or, you know, whatever. Seemed like a normal person, right? But you know how that goes. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Well, he's 16, you know, and all day long he gets told how rad he is by 9-year-olds, you know, and he's not considering the source, I'm sure. You know, humility is something that um, something we learn as adults. You know, some people learn it earlier than others. You know, because they end up in situations where they kind of like see themselves in other people. You know, and they see like how ugly that is. And they're like, oh shit, that's me. Yuck. I'm not doing that anymore, you know. But, you know, some people, it takes forever, you know. You go potty? Huh? Go poop. I gotta go poop. I know you need to go poop. Are you gonna go potty or what? Want a treat? Want a snack? Okay. Want rocks? Come on. Oh man. Right. Um, yeah, I was also gonna say that too. You know, you got people that never learn it because they're narcissistic. You know, they can see all the other examples and you know they can even see how it applies to them, right? But they're special. You know. So it's different. You know. Oh man. Well, man, I think I'm gonna get off here and relax a little bit. You know, ice my hand. Maybe watch watch some other videos myself, and 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 you know, see who's on. Just kind of veg out, relax. I'm freaking tired. You know. All right, man. Well, you have a good one, man. I'll get back at you tomorrow or something. My my homeboy, he's going on vacation for a week, so I'm gonna be back to doing nothing for, you know, a minute. So I'm gonna be home all the time for, you know, at least a week starting tomorrow. So everybody will get their fill of me again. Yeah, man. I'll see you soon. All right. Talk to you later.